Myriad Gardens is set to unveil some new playground equipment. Dave Morris alongside Leslie Spears from
Hello.
Myriad Gardens. Good morning.
Hello.
You walked over, dodged the raindrops this morning.
Yes, it's not so bad.
It's a beautiful spring morning in Oklahoma City.
It is. And you know, I was looking at the blooms coming out on my walk over, and they just pop in this cloudy weather.
Yeah, I love this time of year in Oklahoma City where the trees are actually green, they're not bare. And in your neck of the woods over at the Myriad Gardens, because of all the work you guys do around the year, around the clock, looks great.
Yeah, it does. You know, our tulips have gone away, and it's like, oh, well, what's next? And it's like, oh my goodness, azaleas. You know, it's just, you see beautiful things, and it's always a nice surprise.
Speaking of surprises, there's an image on the Instagram account, Instagram.com/Myriad Gardens, of this tree. It's like, I was like, what is this picture of?
You know, that's on our dry end. It's a succulent.
Breaking it down for us, ladies and gentlemen. It's a good picture. You know.
Yeah, it has a lot of points to it. Actually, a coworker of mine took it. He's got great poetry, and he finds these great visuals within the Crystal Bridge, and he'll post it out in the morning, and we'll lift it from him and put it back out. Oh, and he gives me the captions too. He's very witty.
And the yoga.
Yes, yoga got to be outside Tuesday, last night.
There it is. Paige has found it. That's a tree, ladies and gentlemen.
That's the tree. Yes, I will find the name. It's a succulent. It's on the dry end. You know, we have a rainforest end of the Crystal Bridge and a dry end, and it's on the dry end.
So the beautiful images on the Instagram account, as well as some information about schedules and events like yoga and things like that. But I mentioned off the top the playground equipment, and that is the big news.
Yes,
that is the big news here is the playground equipment.
Yes, we're so excited. We got a wonderful $75,000 donation from this group of volunteers called the Thunderbird Telecom Pioneers. Okay. Now, you remember how the telephone companies used to be back in like the 90s, before mobile phones got so big. They had manufactured, you know, before the bells broke up. They had a lot of employees that worked out there on I-40, almost close to Yukon. Yep. That assembled products. Well, they had a huge workforce, and within that workforce, they had a volunteer group called the Thunderbird Telecom Pioneers, and they would hold fundraisers and just raise money and have pet projects. Well, they're all aging out because that workforce is gone, and they had a balance left of like $75,000, and they decided they wanted to go ahead and fold up the group because they were getting older and new people aren't coming in, and so they looked around and they contacted our director, Maureen Heffernan, and this is their final donation. Wow. It's a great story.
That is a good story.
Yes, I mean, it's just a story about the sign of the times. And I mean, do you recall a day when that was such a force, the workforce for the telecoms? Anyway, so they'll be there on Monday. We're going to have a ribbon cutting, and we've invited Special Care Inc. and the Children's Center out of Bethany. And we've got 3 new pieces, and this is a beginning. We've got an equipment called the Ability Whirl.
I believe we were seeing some of that if we want to re-rack that footage, the Ability Whirl, but I'll let you tell us all about this stuff. Well,
it's a merry-go-round, and it has a way for children in wheelchairs to get in and snap on. You did take footage. Yeah, I remember that.
The amazing Grayson Cook may have.
This is in its installation phase. We've got a few more things to do. But anyway, the Ability Whirl will lock in 2 wheelchairs, and then other children can get in and just go around, and they don't have to. It's into the ground, so the wheelchairs don't have to worry about getting up onto it.
Ah, I see.
They just roll right in it. Now, that's installation phase. You will see even
clearly
more covered up.
Some construction there.
And then we have a Wee-Saw, which is a modernized version of the Seesaw that will hold also children with special needs in place, and then other children can play alongside them. So it's like the children with disabilities get this great opportunity to play with alongside other children. And then we have a great swing. We've got this very, it's called the arch swing, and it's big and green, and I can't explain it. But now the grow letters were taken out. They're getting refurbished, and they'll come back in. We had many families that have taken photos of their children as they grow on the grow letters. So that is coming back.
It's coming back, ladies and gentlemen.
They're coming back. And we'll be glad for the Children's Garden to open up Monday afternoon to the public. And I saw a little girl yesterday, and she said, "I'm not very happy." She was telling me that she loves the children's garden. She was probably like 2 or 3 or 3 or 4. And I told her I was not happy either. But to come back next week, that's going to be open.
It's a good area. That she mentioned the groundbreaking, and that ceremony will be held on Monday, April 30th, 11 a.m. And then beyond that,
it's open to the public.
All right.
Yeah. So anyway, we're excited.
All right, so that's some good news right there over at the Myriad Gardens. But looking ahead to next month in May, you have all sorts of cool
May
things
is a wonderful month.
Including one of your favorites, Dancing in the Gardens.
My favorites. Dancing in the Gardens featuring salsa is back at Seasonal Plaza.
Bringing it back.
Oh my gosh. I love our Dancing in the Gardens. They're so fun. I never miss them myself. But salsa is always popular. We have a great dance instructor. It starts at 7 o'clock. It's on Friday, May 4th. And we have a dance instructor that's really great at leading the crowd. We have DJ Red Handed, who is so fun. You'll see him in this video. We just love him, and he knows how to play all the Latino beats. And,
cool.
Yeah, so there's a dance lesson, and that's Marty, our instructor. She is amazing. Clips and Hips is her name of her studio.
I saw her at one of the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce events. She does a really good job of leading the crowd and teaching.
She's amazing, and we're so happy to have her back. And Brenda and Jorge Hernandez will be our MCs for the night. They're with Tango PR.
Cool.
And yeah, I think we've had about 2,000 people. You know, anyway, we have family. It's a great family date. I tell people, I say, bring the children, bring the grandparents. It's a great date night out. It's unique. You can go to Dancing in the Gardens and then go eat dinner somewhere fancy. We'll have a food truck, and Pitchfork in the Park is now open. Anyway, just so much fun.
At night, right there under the Oklahoma City downtown skyline. It's beautiful.
It is. And we've got those great new Edison lights, and oh yeah,
it's a good touch. So Friday, May 4th, salsa, Dancing in the Gardens. Looking at the schedule here, it looks like you have Bollywood on June 1st.
Yes, that'll be new for us.
Hip hop July 6th.
Hip hop was so huge last year.
And then Country Western on August 3rd.
We're going to try it again. It kind of was a bust because of weather, and you know.
You never know.
It's going to be line dancing. You don't have to always have a partner to do country and western dancing. And
cool.
Yeah.
All right, so that is coming up again Friday, May 4th for the first of those salsa Dancing in the Gardens. MyriadGardens.com for more information, including the following day, Saturday, May 5th, Oklahoma City Garden Fest.
Huge. Yes, we have about 30 plus vendors, and there's a lot of farmers, Oklahoma farmers that have grown great plants, tomatoes,
big plants,
vegetables. Yes, we actually Gardens was selling some plants as well. Vegetables, flowers, really big into, you know, perennials that attract butterflies.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So just really great people to meet. They'll have booths set up over there by the Children's Garden. And, you know, you can attend we're having the irrigation and water conservation workshop in the morning, and they can attend that and learn how to be a better gardener and conserve on water, your energy, and time.
Yeah, I see you have a note here on starting a butterfly garden, the Monarch Way Station, how to intentionally attract monarch butterflies. Very
Well,
cool.
some activities for children that are free, and the Children's Garden will be open.
There you go.
Yeah,
Saturday, May 5th, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Yes.
Over at the Myriad Gardens, the southwest corner of the gardens off of Hudson. All sorts of events, including the Full Moon Bike Ride coming back in May.
Yes, coming back May 27th.
29th, Tuesday,
29th
May
on
29th.
a Tuesday.
Yep.
Yes, we've got, you know, last year we had to move off Sheridan because of the streetcar construction. This year we'll be back at our Great Lawn Bench Shell.
Okay.
We've got Steve Schleigel's team back. I don't know if you've ever seen Steve and his team work.
They do a great job.
They do. We just love them. And OK Runners now going to be leading our 5K runs through downtown. And also that Ride OKC, they're going to be bringing their bikes, and also Spookies is involved. So it's like we're all gearing up.
Seems like a natural expansion of this to include the various groups that you mentioned there.
Yeah, yes.
So the Full Moon Bike Ride and Run, sponsored by Stevenson Cancer Center, coming up Tuesday, May 29th, 8 o'clock for the run, 8:30 for the ride. And the moon is provided free.
Yes, it is.
All right, various other events. I see children and families reading Wednesdays throughout May. Painting in the gardens. Again,
Frida Kahlo is Italian de Cinco.
Yep. You can find more information on their website, myriadgardens.com, myriadgardens.org. I believe OKC Botanical Gardens. There's multiple ways you can find this website, which is great.
Yes, and then our Facebook, we have all of our invites laid out, so you can like check on it to see, so it will pop up when it's getting closer.
Notifications. You're a busy lady.
I am.
It's a fun time of year over at the Myriad Gardens.
It really is. It really is.
All right, be sure to check them out. They are catty corner to the Oklahoman right here downtown. This will be a great week and weekend if you happen to be down here for any number of events from the marathon to the arts festival, to check out the Myriad Botanical Gardens as well. Leslie, always good to see you.
Good to see you.